Hey guys, and welcome back to Mega Man Battle Network 6. I wish I could say we're done with the mini dungeons, but there are still like a couple more to slog through, and Ito and company are still on the loose. They'll be dealt with in due time, but we gotta like babysit them in the plot for now.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that they used to be so important when it comes to the story, and now they just kind of get awkwardly shoved into like the Team Rocket role. I mean, I don't hate them as villains. I mean, I'm not saying they're like terrible. They certainly have some degree of competence with their jobs, you know what I'm saying?
Aww, Ito, he misses Judge Man, because Judge Man's dead as shit.
Cause I fucking killed him. And you know what, Sakurai? I'm gonna kill you next. Isn't that gonna be fun?
I looked him in the eye. Sweat rolled down his digital face. This was digital sweat, okay, they programmed it. And I capped the fall. He's dead now. Law is over.
Hello, my name is Mega Man. You almost killed my father. Prepare to die.
Alright, Element Man, you gonna come out? Yeah, there he is. I missed his really weird manner of speaking.
He takes a really long time to say in his crazy speak what it would normally take somebody in English to say a lot more quickly.
Oh, it's like those really fake made-up languages and they translate it through subtitles. It's like da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, and then it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Don't corner the adult, okay? He could just backhand you off the platform and you'd die.
I have a feeling Vic does not know how to fight that well. It's just a theory. But I'm gonna assume he spends more time smoking than actually doing physical activity.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant a different kind of smoke.
Okay, that is just fucking teleportation. Do you have magic powers? Are you just being like a NetOp to cover the fact that you have magic powers?
Yeah, because I didn't see Harley over there drop down a line or anything for him to climb up.
Is there a stand based on smoke? I think I invented one. I called it Deep Purple, naturally. But I don't think there's like an actual smoke stand, you know?
Isn't that one of Fuego's powers, or Fugo, in Part 5?
Deep Purple, no. His stand is Purple Haze, and then later on it evolves into Purple Haze Distortion, which actually makes it a little weaker, which I thought was funny.
Oh, is that in one of the non-canon books?
Oh, well, it's not non-canon, but it's in one of the light novels, so consider it like level 2
So it's non-canon, then?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like the thing with all the fucking shenanigans going on the moon. If it's not in like a part, it's non-canon. That's how JoJo works. Okay, we're gonna blow up some tanks and it's gonna be high. This is Element Man's level here. You guys know the drill. We're bopping around collecting fucking sunburst candies.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's like, well, even so, you know, it's just kind of a chance to show off everything we've done so far up until this point, and it's working out pretty good. I would have to say, by the end of all this, you have mastered, okay, well, you've gotten to at least an adequate level of Battle Network expertise, and for that, I salute you, my friend.
Yeah, dude, it's taken me up until this point to, like, start using +10 chips and whatnot. Don't say master. That just sets me up for a huge fall that you don't have to take responsibility for like normal.
Oh, so it is just like politics.
Oh, man, I don't know where that rage came from. I guess I've been burying it deep for a while.
Well, I would make sense, you know, considering all the stuff you have had to gone through throughout the years when you have to deal with me in this whole commentary situation. Not that I'm trying to, you know, insult you or put you into trouble here, my friend. I only have your best interest in mind.
Nice. Kirby's Air Raid.
That was a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be, actually.
I caught the tail end of that run at this year's Summer Games Done Quick. I kind of wish I had caught the rest, because the dude was fucking killing it. It was sick.
Air Ride is like that. That's like the Kirby racing game with like that, you know, multi-arena battle element, isn't it?
It's the one where I think you just like charge, you know, an accelerator kind of thing to race. It always kind of confused me, and I just looked at it, and then I looked at Mario Kart Double Dash, and I knew which one I'd rather be playing.
Yeah, because, like, nobody ever talks about Kirby's Air Ride. I'll talk to you about Planet Robobot, because that game is fucking awesome, but, like, Kirby's Air Ride? I don't even remember it, barely.
Ah, yes, Planet Robobots. Maybe you'll see that later this year, who knows?
Alright, I'm gonna have to check my glass, just to make sure that didn't shatter based on that high pitch you just uttered there.
Yeah, your mum comes upstairs, fucking... The windows are gone. Again, have you been doing commentary with that Tom guy?
No!
Goodbye, Typhoon. Get fucked.
So, does he have the power of Skittles now that I think about it?
Man, I really want some Skittles. I usually have Skittles on a Friday when I watch JoJo.
Man, you know, so many times I've had the urges to eat certain foods, and you know me, I'm on my diet and shit like that for health reasons and things like that. Well, it's less of a diet, more of a lifestyle kind of thing. But, you know, every so often I'm in that mood, and then, like, I'll get it, and I'm like, either A, this isn't as good as I thought it was gonna be, or B, holy shit, this is really good, but I can't eat so much of it, otherwise I'll completely throw off my goals.
Yep. You're like that with soda mostly, I've noticed.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, I admit I kind of go a little bonkers on the 0-calorie shit. Hell, I've got, like, a free... Right here, it says... No, this is for free Coca-Cola, I'm sorry. Well, I'm still gonna get the 0-calorie Cherry Coke Zero.
Yeah, not the best example you could have picked out of it, I'm gonna be honest.
But I do have, like, a free Pepsi, form here, or coupon, and I'm gonna get a Pepsi Max when I'm done, actually.
Absolutely thrilling.
Please let me kill you, just a little.
I thought I was gonna say, please let me die. It is a nightmare being hooked up to this tool.
That's true, Vic is probably the biggest tool in this game, and I say that with all due respect.
Alright guys, you know how Element Man works, same as before, but faster and more often. The thing is though, I'm not going to allow him to change from wood to any kind of other element, so this is going to be a fairly quick kind of Net Navi boss fight.
Oh, you've actually used some expert tactics to prevent him from doing any shit?
Yeah, it involves tanking him, or attacking him really fast.
Well, it's your typical strategy, but it usually works. You know, especially in this situation, you're doing a pretty good job here. No, I'm done. We're not... No! Take your shit, pack it up, and get out of my game.
Bye!
Now, somebody in the comments actually told me what the whole ring behind Element Man was. And I forgot what the term was and who said the comment. So basically, this part of the commentary is completely meaningless.
Well, why don't you stop being a lazy asshole and look it up while I switch off this computer?
Alright, yeah, I'll do... Oh, shit, which part was that in? Oh, fuck. Now I can actually remember which
Just scan through it, stop being so fucking lazy for once.
No, I'm not being lazy. I really do not remember which part of the playthrough that was. So
this is what I have to put up with on a daily basis, I hope you all realise. If you ever wonder why I'm so fucking pissy all the time. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're moving on. There's one more arena. And it actually belongs to a Net Navi that we destroyed earlier.
That's true, so I guess somebody else has to take over, and wouldn't you know it, you and I both have a little bit of a grudge with the one they call CircusMan.
Chicka-chicka.
Does CircusMan have pocket sand, now that I think about it?
Shasha.
Shasha.
I kept saying that, I don't know why.
With the way this is set up, would you say CircusMan is probably the strongest out of these three Navis?
I guess so. If he can cage like a fucking... I almost said Bit Beast there, I apologise. No, I'm sorry, the way they glow remind me of the Season 1 Beyblade Bit Beast before they got all coloured in the more fucking kawaii anime seasons.
I haven't seen Beyblade, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, well, they win a tournament, I can tell you that much for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which technically makes Beyblade Season 1 better than Pokemon Season 1. Eat it, Ash. Anyway, yeah, CircusMan, he can cage Falzar, or Gregar, I guess, so it makes him stronger than the other Navis by default.
You know, just as a heads up, and I don't know if I've mentioned this, but we are getting really close to the end of the game, CircusMan does not display any sort of Falzar type powers, and I've probably brought this up before, but it would be kind of neat if CircusMan were to blow up and, like, Falzar's head would just to come out and start shooting shit. Like, that would be, like, some weird David Cronenberg level body horror that we haven't really seen in the series up until this point.
Well, you are aware that the ex-WWW members over here don't have either Cybeast right now.
Well, that's true, but I thought they would have busted that out earlier in the story, but they never resort to that, which is odd.
Oh, okay, like remnants of Falzar then, like hidden within CircusMan's code.
That's true, I mean, we technically, like, even with events that come up, you know, Mega Man's gonna have beast out power no matter what, you know, considering what's gonna happen. So I would have thought we would have seen, like, a CircusMan. What would that have even looked like, now that I think about it?
CircusMan beast out. Do us a picture of that, guys. I want to see this shit.
It'd be like fucking... I still think it would be like fucking nightmare territory, because CircusMan is kind of creepy, let's be honest, and I think they should just go full fucking bonkers with that, I'll be honest with you.
Have you found that comment yet, mate?
Oh god, no. I may have to patch this in later. I'm sorry I brought it up.
I swear to God, this is just Blastman's gimmick, except faster. So mad at you right now. We're not going to McDonald's after this, I hope you realise.
But you promised!
Well, only good commentators get junk food, I'm afraid.
Alright, I'll be glad.
Okay. You know, I'm going to look this up now, and if I find it before you do, I'll chastise you, I guess. I don't really know what I can do to punish you without saying, get out of the group, which I really can't afford to do.
So I like how a Race Cross's charge shot is basically eye lasers, which admittedly is kind of nice.
Dude, a Race Cross has like a friggin' luscious mane of hair. I'm talking Greg Universe here.
That's true. That is some pretty righteous hair, I have to admit, and it certainly does help with Mega Man here.
Ah, the sweet sound of victory. Okay, I'm going to the part with Element Man here, which is probably where you should have checked to begin with.
Yeah.
From Smug Sneasel, so shout out to you. The wheel design is based off of Buddhist mythology and belief systems representing either the cycle of reincarnation or the orbs of chakra within a body.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, dude, for actually telling me about that. No, I'm not being sarcastic. Like, honest to God.
Okay.
Like, that's actually a really useful kind of bit of trivia, and I do appreciate you explaining that for me, because up until this point, I hadn't really known where it was from.
Well, it keeps popping up, you know, in different bits of, like, media and lore. I kind of remember it mostly from Seymour, the final Seymour fight in Final Fantasy X.
Oh, yeah. Well, I vaguely know of that from the Spoonie review, so...
Mm-hmm. Better times. Better times. Anyway, getting back on topic. I did say this was, like, basically Blastman's stage gimmick, but, you know, faster. Instead of, like, going around, you know, hosing down Mr. Progs that are on fire, we actually have to find and defeat 3 evil spirits that are dotted throughout the stage, and, oh my god, the encounter rate is really high in this particular dungeon.
At some points in, like, these various games, they kind of just decide to jack it up, like, a ridiculous amount. And, you know, I've said on and off how I feel about random encounters, so I'll just say again, no sir, I don't like it. Although, man, somebody must have really loved the evil spirits gimmick that they came up with for this game.
Yeah.
This is, like, the 4th fucking time you have to deal with them. At least here, you don't need to do the weapons, and they're just like, fuck it, just have them fight, throw, like, viruses, fuck it, I don't care.
Oh my god, I hate that virus in the back, because you'll see how wide his damage radius is. I kept getting clipped by that, because obviously, you know, I save state, I try and get the best looking fight that I can. So sometimes it's not really that I'm ignoring the attack plus 10, it's that it's like the 15th try, and I'm just so tired.
That's like, what was the name of that, candle Pokemon?
Ah... I know Chandelure was the evolution. Litwick?
Litwick, yeah, that was the Alola form. There. I've made my obligatory Pokemon Sun and Moon reference.
Yeah, no, the Alola form would just be the flame burnt out.
That's true. It's just like the candle I never bothered to throw away.
Right, we've got one more evil spirit to take out, and then it's time to finally take on CircusMan and delete him good and proper.
Very interesting how, since we are in Blastman's area, the area is designed to resemble the security bots that are in the school, complete with boxing gloves on the end of paths, which is odd, because you think that would be indigenous to those particular types of robots.
Well, don't forget that Blastman was inhabiting, you know, one of the school's, you know, computers. It's not that these places are like the native worlds of the Navis who inhabit them. It's just that they decide to take it over and make it their own.
Something like that. Or what I think the theory is that they had the similar engine. You know, like how everybody uses Unreal Engine? It's kind of like that when it comes to dungeons in these games.
That's a joke that just went way over my head. I think it was a little bit too smart. Either that or a bit too dumb.
Probably both, because I can rock it that way.
Wow, I'm really passive-aggressive to you in this part. I'm kind of
You
loving
are! And I have a few complaints about that.
Okay, bring him up then, Mr. Man.
Well, no, now's not the time. It's a very personal kind of topic.
Okay, let's go take on CircusMan.
Yeah, take out all of your passive-aggressive rage on Circus Man.
No, but I've done it all on you already.
I hope you got some left over, because this guy's a jerk.
Oh man, I have many, many reserves of pent-up rage and frustration, don't you worry.
Would you have to say he's probably the most effective villain in this game for you?
Huh. Well, you said is he the most powerful? That's a lot different from being effective. I guess, yeah, because he succeeded in caging a Cybeast. I mean, it got released later, but, you know, he did the job he set out to do.
That's true, and in terms of, like, the plot, like, Circus Man has been consistently a huge kind of obstacle in your path, you know, throughout this game. So they really actually kind of went the extra round in making him a guy you just really kind of hate and want to kill, you know?
The trick to figuring out the pattern for CircusMan's, you know, attack stuff is he'll basically do, like, one attack 3 times in a row. So you can easily time where to go on the grid with this little tidbit right here.
And of course you watch out for the various glowing bits that happen when the attack is about to come in. Bit trickier and faster though, especially when he's trying to hit you with his Soon Goku Satsu, as we've seen before.
Oh, you mean the 10?
Yeah, pretty much. The tent of fun. Happy-go-lucky tent. That's what it is.
That does a lot of damage, by the way.
Well, I mean, it's kind of, you know it's coming, but in this version, he tries to hit you with it, again, 3 times in a row, so you really gotta watch out.
Oh, here it comes.
You like that combo a lot, don't you?
Oh, Black Bomb versus a charged Heat Cross Buster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever works, you know, whatever works.
Well, that's true. It definitely gets the job done.
Okay, I think it's time we finish this old-fashioned styly.
Gonna give me some Heat Beast here and there. You should have brought out your Falzer Beast, but oh well.
Well, we're not playing that version. Booyah!
Right in the big, presumed crutch that he has.
I wasn't programmed with one of those. Ah, why? A life wasted.
They gave me 4 hands, but not what I wanted.
Oh, Jesus. And there we go. Now we can take down the force field and confront the Cloudy Bombers, Harley's Lovelies, the Justice Lords.
The Schmucks. The Schmuck Brigade. The Losers!
The Three Stooges.
The Boners!
Okay.
I'm gonna call them the Boners from now on. I like that.
Well, you won't have much of an opportunity to call them by that name, because they'll be exiting the plot very shortly. So yeah, they can't get through the door because it's only designed for certain people to be able to open.
Yeah, patch that, Sakurai. You can't escape. You're in for a world of hurt. You know, I've studied a lot under Taskmaster.
Yeah, you two do the dirty work. I'm all frail and dainty.
You watch, the Sakurai just kind of rolls up his sleeves. I'm gonna have to get a little rough here.
Yeah, Vic takes out a knife.
Vic would totally use a knife. Now that I think about it, he just seems like the piece of shit that would do that.
Do you reckon he's a bit dirty?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. What if it was a gun battle? You should be good at gun battles, Lan.
Really, everything should just turn into a rip-off of Equilibrium, I'm gonna be honest.
Aquamarine, no! You were our friend, I think?
Well, he was the MC for the cutscene here.
Put Lan in recycle bin, then empty recycle bin!
Yes. Jesus Christ, she's dumb. She's so dumb!
I heard that. That was actually some kind of legitimate disgust. I like it.
Okay, back up. You want to come in and save our bacon there? I know it's coming.
Proto Man. Like, I know you probably found another copy, but help us out.
Oh, yeah!
Gutsman! Our Lord and Savior and roll, I guess, and...
Glide.
Oh, wait, Glide? We never fought Glide! He doesn't have a flash! We don't know that!
Okay, you didn't disable them, you straight out murdered those guys.
It's okay! They were just soulless copy bots, Tom. It's fine!
I guess.
We've all developed stands at the same time. It's nuts.
Mate, you could make a stand for anyone, let's be honest, dude.
That's true. What would Abraham Lincoln's stand be?
Oh, Jesus. I'll think of one. It'll come to me.
Don't. No. This is merely postulation and should not be followed through. Yeah, makes sense that, Tab's Navi would not be able to commit.
Oh, they've got the basic ones. They're the basic bitches.
They're losers! Just like the boners over here! My stand sucks, Mick!
Why doesn't Tab have, like, a greater array of, like, battle opportunities here? He works at a chip store. He runs a chip store!
Shit, even Numberman could fight because Higsby was feeding him crazy-ass battle chips.
And like usual, they are saved by the much cooler Proto Man.
Oh, it turns out I forgot to install a sword in my Navi. Ho ho ho! Unfortunately, they accidentally cut them two in half too, and they just kind of slide off. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Nothing personnel.
Told you it keeps playing. It'll play over and over until the end of the game. Yeah, now we're a team of kids against 3 adults.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they had a dog, I'm pretty sure they'd be able to defeat them. That's how it worked in the cartoons.
Oh my god, she's trying to do a heel face turn.
No, she's trying to save her ass.
Yeah, this isn't going to work. Chard can see through this.
I've had 5 games to build my bullshit detector, lady.
You're not getting past me. Yep, see ya.
Oh my god, I think she just killed herself.
Well, as members of the Cloudy Bombers have to stick together, bye!
I think Justice Lords was better! Ah!
Splat.
Whoa, man, they ain't gonna be bombing anything anytime soon.
Make sure you reconfigure your chip folder before you head through the door, because you will not get another chance to save.
Yeah, this is basically one of those point-of-no-return doors, so take care of anything else you need to take care to. I think you can actually kind of leave and go do shit before coming back. They'll start making out, it'll be weird.
Yeah. Also, I think the GBA would explode having so many sprites on screen at any given time.
Hell, it has trouble, apparently, generating one sprite to animate. Get out of this dump, go to the city, there's more opportunities, except maybe for Dex, I don't really know, with your education, admittedly, so...
Thank you, Chode. You were always the one I looked up to.
Quit making fun of him! I mean, I know this is like the first time you met him, and I know he was like a shit in the earlier games, but later on he actually kind of mellows out and becomes an okay guy, so I actually kind of like him at this point in the series.
Well, it's my headcanon that Lan keeps getting his name wrong.
He just calls him Chode, Chump, Champola, I don't know.
We're gonna have to say goodbye one at a time, aren't we? Oh, Jesus.
I'd help, but no.
Bye! See you, guy I have barely any attachment to.
Oh, here's another guy I barely have any attachment to. Yeah, that'd be great if you fucking did anything, Mick. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
Bye-bye. Jackass. What was that? Nothing.
I like how Yai was the second of last to leave. You'd think it would be Dex, the guy that Mega Man has had a relationship with for all this time, but no! Have Yai be the second one to last to leave.
Aw, it's so sweet.
Mel's still better than Luna Plots. Fuck you, Luna, I don't like you. You're an asshole. Okay.
Yes, we know your shipping taste, don't worry about it.
I don't ship, I regret. So you'll have to get a, wait for it, skeleton key?
Yeah. Look, your joke was so bad his arm shattered.
I'm sorry, Meryl. It was the perfect opportunity. I didn't realize I had this much power.
See, that's what happens when you make such a wonderful pun without the training. You have to restrain that power.
Oh, I see. It's like power levels.
Seriously, I'll backhand you with my limp arm.
Get out, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it turns out it's just the toilet in there.
But you can actually flush down into the secret area.
Paradox style. See, there's the music again. Perfect music for limping. Oh yeah, guys, we've reached the point of no return now.
I can't save even more.
Alright guys, we'll see you next time for the penultimate episode of Mega Man Battle Network 6. See you then.